So you've been ghosted. I'm going to give you 3 powerful inner shifts that you can do to help deal with the emotion of being ghosted in a very healthy and love-based way. Because most videos on YouTube will tell you what to say and what not to say when someone ghosts you, right? But I'm not going to do any of that because none of that is going to help you feel better. And depending on when you were ghosted, maybe after a handful of dates, but you really liked him, or worse, maybe you've been seeing each other for a while and the guy even told you he's starting to fall for you. And then poof, he disappears into thin air. You're going to feel like crap because it feels so cold, right? For someone to be so careless about a person and to just throw you away like nothing and with no communication. Granted, ladies, they ghosted you after nothing significantly bad happened, okay? So here's number 1 of the 3 shifts to help deal with the emotions. Now, number 1, and this is going to be the most important factor to recognize. Recognize that the emotion you're feeling is disappointment from an expectation you had. But here's where the devil is in the detail. Most of the time, we believe that disappointment is caused by the other person falling short of your expectation, right? But in fact, it's the realization that you unknowingly held someone to your standards. It's your belief or expectation you created, expecting that people would treat you the way you would treat others. Don't worry, we all do it. We all live according to our own reality, But the fact is, your standards are not the other person's standards, nor their responsibility to uphold. And when you start to make peace with that and apply that into your heart, you can start to release and detach from the actions done to you by the other person, because you understand they owe you nothing. They weren't on your standards. And in fact, no one owes you anything. And that's life. And the only person that owes you anything is you. Now, what I mean by that is it's never so much of what someone does to you, but how you react. And how you react is the best gift that you can owe to yourself. You are accountable for your own attitude and perception of situations that happen to you. Because if you always focus on what they did to you, you will always be living and functioning from a place of being a victim. And ladies, victimhood is a place where souls go to die. You will forever be blaming someone else for the way your life is, and you will never ever find peace. So when a man ghosts you, that action was caused by their own standards or lack of, and just as equally as they're not responsible to abide by your standards, you also are not responsible for how they choose to live their life and treat people in their lives. Now, when you begin to release and detach responsibilities from both parties, you and the man that ghosted you, what you're left with is neutrality. Neutrality, because you understand it's no one's responsibility to owe anyone anything. Oh, but he said he's starting to fall for me and I met all of his friends. Doesn't matter. No one owes anyone anything. And with this neutrality, you start to detach from the man and start to attach to values and principles. And with that, you start to regain clarity. And clarity is power. Power to understanding the bigger picture. And that bigger picture is being able to see that him ghosting you wasn't a personal rejection to you, but a reflection of his standards. And standards reflect a person's life. And that brings us to number 2. Consider what type of life would cause a person to avoid respect, communication, and consideration for another person. Because happy and whole people don't go around hurting, dismissing, or disappearing on people. In fact, happy people treat others how they want to be treated, and they're very sensitive to making sure they treat others and their time with care and respect. So generally, people who lack the ability to be respectful of others are people who are broken. And of course, broken doesn't mean they're bad people. And that man that ghosted you may not necessarily be a jerk, all right? Just understand that people may have trauma, fears, and issues that create disconnect. avoidance, and selfishness that prevent them from producing certain actions and from connecting to their own feelings, and especially to the feelings of others, and understand that we are all individuals in this world trying to do our best with whatever bag of marbles we were given, all right? And so this is where grace comes in. Your grace to be able to extend an unspoken neutrality and love, respecting that not everyone reaches a level of peace that allows them to treat others with respect, because in life, being graceful and being able to give grace is so important, because most importantly, it gives grace to yourself. Grace gives a gentleness to your heart, and a tender heart is a kind heart, and a kind heart is an open heart, and an open heart can receive great gifts from the universe. So extend grace to the man who ghosted you. Ladies, that doesn't mean text him or reach out to him, okay? With energy, unspoken energy, okay? Got it? Because, unless he's lying in a ditch somewhere being nursed by alley cats, drinking sewer water to survive, and that's why he disappeared, which is most likely not the case, he is someone like every one of us is imperfect, all right? Number 3, now, having that neutrality and detachment from the man, completely shed him from your heart. And you can do this by sending him off energy-wise with love and healing energy, genuinely wishing him peace, happiness, and wholeness. And just the same, put a hand to your heart, touch your heart, and also put a smile on your face and give yourself love and admiration. Really feel the warmth of your own love and say to yourself how grateful and proud you are that you have a heart that's so full of grace and love that you're capable of giving to another, even if they can't do that for you. And as you continue to touch your heart, give yourself encouragement to continue to vibrate on a higher level, all right? And I'm gonna say something really cheesy, but I think it's cute. Know that angels can't dance with ghosts, that maybe one day you'll find another angel to dance with you. Oh my God, that was so corny, but isn't that cute? So there you go. Hope that helps. Guys, if you enjoyed this message, I ask that you just take 2 seconds to hit the like button. That allows YouTube to share this video with more people. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to know more on how to create a life of clarity, peace, and happiness. I cover everything from self-acceptance, self-love, to depression, anxiety, and harnessing power through life challenges, and relationship tips influenced by feminine energy. All right? Thanks so much, guys. See you next time. Bye.